Guess what's happening on this overcast Sunday morning in July, when the weather got a little bit trickier, but still it's going to be a great day. That is a narrowboat, and I am going on Richard's narrowboat on a day trip for the very first time on one of these, and you are going with me. Let's go meet Richard, whose narrowboat has the most amazing art painted on it. Hi Richard, you're gonna be our host for the day with your most amazing painted boat with the art on it and everything. I wanted to ask you first, where are we going today?
We're starting off here, which is the Soho Loop, and we're going down the main line into the centre of Birmingham and out the other side on the Birmingham Worcester Canal, and we'll see how far we get there.
Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, the weather's been causing us a little bit of where should we go, where shouldn't we go, but I think to see Birmingham city centre from a narrowboat, it's not something that happens every day if you don't have a narrowboat. If you do, probably yes. So yeah, let's crack on with it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina George. I am a vlogger and a writer, and here I publish vlogs about lifestyle, about my Romanian heritage, as well as about traveling. Today's vlog about my very first day trip on a narrowboat is both a traveling one as well as a lifestyle one, because for people like Richard, who spend a lot of time on the narrowboats or even live on a narrowboat, it is a lifestyle. Now, these narrowboats are linked to the industrial history of the UK, and here in Birmingham you'll find lots of them, because Birmingham is the one city in Europe with the longest stretch of canals, longer than Venice. It has about 35 miles of canals all around, which were all linked to the development of industry in Victorian times, starting with the Industrial Revolution that is said to have been born not far away from Birmingham in the Iron Bridge area. But nowadays people use narrowboats as for leisure, for entertainment. Also, lots of people live on them. There was a recent article in The Guardian saying that a lot more people chose this lifestyle over the COVID pandemic and lockdowns and everything for the feeling of freedom and bohemian style of life that feels maybe closer to nature, and it just doesn't tie you to one place. Let's wrap up with this introduction, which was maybe a little bit long, but if you don't know a lot about narrowboats, I hope it was useful. And let's crack on with today's adventure for real now. It's just such a gentle feeling going on a narrowboat on the canal, and completely different from what you see or feel walking down the canal. And I have never been on like a big ship on the sea or anything, but I've been on boats on the Danube, in the Danube Delta, and it feels different because you can feel the waves a little bit more there than here. But this is obviously not much waves other than the ones made by the narrowboat. Yeah. So Richard, what's our itinerary today? We are going to Birmingham city centre, but just a little bit more detail.
Yep, so at the moment we're on the old line of the canal, the Hockley Loop, we'll soon be coming on to the new line of the Birmingham Canals. We'll be turning left onto that, down into the city centre, through the Sea Life Centre, through Brindley Place, onto the Birmingham and Worcester Canal, and down through I think it's the Edgbaston Tunnel, and then we'll continue, and we've got a very long tunnel after that, about 2,700 yards long.
All right, yeah.
We do have another tunnel in the centre, the Black Sabath Bridge or Black Sabath Tunnel. So we'll be going under that as well.
That's it. And there's my favorite Indian restaurant on top of that, which is Baraji, which they have really good food. They have a view towards the Cube, over the canal, over the very fashionable area to go out and eat. And their prices are not too big, so you know, it's quite moderately priced as well. So yeah. Look at the weather. We had everything going on today, from heavy rain, where it was like, okay, yeah, this is a typical British rain, to sunshine. And I think we just got carried away with the sunshine, because we stopped here and we realized we had like a what?
A 2-hour extended lunch break, but what a delightful lunch it was.
It was great, yeah, because we mixed all of the salads you got and the quiche you got with the bits that I brought along, nice ginger beer, the Jamaican non-alcoholic one. So yeah, and there are lots of stories to share, such as your travel stories, my travel stories, and I really wanted to talk to you in this vlog about how you got into boating.
How I got into boating? Okay, since a child I'd always had an interest in the canal system. There used to be a canal in the town where I was born and grew up. Unfortunately that was abandoned and sort of infield, but you could still ride your bike along there and see the route of it until it was back to sort of a restored canal and in use again. Used to go down there with a school friend, just cycle around for hours.
It's something to do wherever you are in the UK, in England, and even, you know, countryside or city, you always go on like a canal walk.
Yep. In 2001 had a family canal boating holiday, and the weather for that whole 2 weeks was a bit like it's been today. Mostly raining, but with a bit of dry weather thrown in.
Yeah.
And then I found myself looking for somewhere new to live, and with the price of rent in the south of England where I was at the time, and certainly the price of buying a place to live, just prohibitive really. So I settled on a boat, and I found this one. Didn't look like this at the time, but been working on it for 14 years that I've owned it, and it's pretty near finished. Don't know if it will ever be finished, but here I am, and now in Birmingham, and yeah, loving it.
It's an ever-going project, because I think that is one of the appeals of having a small house like this and a mobile house. You can always change something and make it new, because it's easier maybe than like a huge
yeah, you can do something on this side, and without taking a step you can do something on that side. So,
Now on our way here, because we had to go through like a little bit of an area with back gardens, and people sitting in their back gardens and all. We had a number of people just saying, "Oh, beautiful boat," and you get that a lot, Richard.
I do get that a lot. It's quite nice. I've had, well, yourself posted a photo.
Yeah, that's how I found you. You found me actually when I posted the photo on Instagram.
And I've had other people tell me, "Oh, I've seen your boat on a blog," or some woman posted it in our writing group, and she didn't understand the story of it. And I said, oh, you should have mentioned it earlier because I've gone past you now. Yeah, but I would have stopped and told you because there is a story told on both sides of the boat. So quite interesting sort of story that the artist made. It's all her design on my boat, which I loved then and still love now.
Yeah.
And yeah, people do seem to like it and point it out. I've not had anyone say they don't like it. That doesn't mean everyone does, of course, but no one's told me yet.
It's beautiful and it's different, it's unique. I've never seen a boat painted like this. Yeah, you have the regular, you know, wording and imagery that does tend to come on a narrowboat, but yours just stands out. It's an artist's work. And what is the story of the actual painting?
Right, the story starts this side with this guy here sending out his message through his flute, which the herons carry. They carry a message and it continues on the other side, and they carry a message up the other side of the boat, and there's a young lady there who is receiving the message through her telescope, and the message is a message of love.
That's beautiful. I've taken the photo of the lady on the other side, because when you were moored in Birmingham a few weeks ago, that was the side towards the path. Yeah, and it looks a little, because with the herons and everything, it looks a bit like the Japanese art, stylized, and you know, it's a certain simplicity about it. It's complex, but at the same time, the artistic means are simple and clear. That's lovely. But besides boating, you've been very interested in traveling. You told me it kind of also started about 15 years ago with traveling.
Yeah, working with someone who was from Hungary, and she introduced me to the idea of traveling, just to go and see Hungary, because she told me it was a beautiful country, and indeed it is. I've visited some of the places that she's recommended in the past, and it's just grown from there, really. Yeah, all over the place. Yeah,
You've been to Iceland?
Iceland, Faroe Islands, Sweden, Ireland, Spain, Portugal, France, Switzerland years ago. Georgia, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Czech Republic, or Czechia, whatever it's called now. Yeah, loads of places, and I think with the lockdown I've been missing that, which may be one of the reasons that I've come up here to Birmingham, just to see something else.
To see something else. Yeah. What you might have to do in your boat somewhere, maybe just put up a map. I've seen other people do when they leave. I've seen somebody, it's actually a YouTube channel, Flying the Nest. They did a van, a mini home in a van, and they put up a map of the world with, oh no, it was of Australia, with places they will go, they wanted to go. But you can do a map of the world and just put a pin in every country that you've been to or place you've been to.
And the place I want to go to next is a place I've already been to, and that's the Faroe Islands. Love it up there, can't wait to get back.
What is it about?
I think it's the peace and the quiet, the lack of crowds, the somewhat bleak nature of the countryside. There's not many trees. They have a tree park, but there's not many wild trees, but there's places to walk, there's places to go and visit, and you may see a few other people on your day out, but you won't see many. You're likely to see more sheep.
That sounds a little bit like a life, like the boat life. Quiet, idyllic, peaceful. You might see people, but maybe, you know, just passing them by on your boat.
You can, yeah, in the boat, you know, you can lock yourself inside if you want to, and no one will disturb you.
You can just go and say hi.
Yeah, if you want to talk to people, yeah, just come outside. People will talk to you, yeah.
That's it, thank you, Richard. Now we're going to go and do a little bit more boating. We're not going to go through the tunnel.
Because lunch was too long?
Because lunch was too long, but it was so enjoyable, so I don't mind. And we might do this again on a longer trip another day.
On a sunnier day.
Sunnier day. Well, it's never a guarantee in the UK, but we can try. Yep. It is now past 6 o'clock in the evening. Can you believe it? We are heading back. We just went past Brindley Place, the very popular going out area in the center of Birmingham. It's been such a great day. We did have a long stop for lunch. We did have a lot of rain earlier, as you've seen, but see, British rain and British weather does not have to stand in the way of you having fun, of having a great day out, a day trip like I had today with Richard on his boat. My very first narrowboat trip like that. I want to do more trips like this in the future. Today we initially planned to go on a longer trip, distance-wise, to Titford Pool, which would have meant that we had to go through locks as well. The locks are the system that allows canals to put the level of water lower or higher. It is all this mechanical technology that was invented to facilitate the transportation of goods back when the Industrial Revolution pushed things forward during Victorian times. But we didn't do locks today, which was good, because locks and heavy rain like we had, it might not have been the best mix, particularly for my very first trip on a narrowboat. In the future, when we might have a nicer, sunnier day throughout, I'd like to go again, and for Richard to show me how to do the locks. I'd help him, and he'd initiate me in the secrets of the canals locks here in the UK. I do hope that you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, remember to give me a thumbs up. We're about to go through under a bridge right now, so the light might change. Ooh, it's all spooky for a little moment. We've gone under the bridge. And also, if you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed yet, remember to subscribe to my channel. Let me know in comments below if you'd like to watch such vlogs again about narrowboats and narrowboat trips. If you'd like me to have people invited to my vlog again, such as Richard. I had a lady from Button Tin Retro as well in my vlog about the vintage fair in Birmingham. Again, hoping that you enjoyed this vlog. Until next time then, ciao for now. Oh! For photos from this trip on the canal and more narrowboats and everything, also I will link my Instagram account here. And this is it for today. Now I'm really wrapping it up. I promise I am. Ciao for now.